Wow, we did it. We rode 31 days in a row, the whole month of January 2024. What a massive goal and challenge that was. So much fun. And in today's video, we're going to talk about what we learned, our takeaways, how we feel, and what the future of the channel is going to be moving on from this challenge. If this is your first time joining us, welcome to Joy of Bike. I'm Mike. We just finished up a challenge where we rode the entire month of January, and it was a whole lot of fun. If you haven't seen any of those videos yet, I'll put the playlist right here. Go check them out. We rode all kinds of different bikes on all different terrain, and it was one of the best months of my entire life. So let's go for a bike ride and talk about it. And when we're done with the ride, we're gonna roll a montage of clips from all of our rides over the last month. Let's roll. The first thing that I realized, or I guess really remembered, was the overwhelming amount of joy that my bike brings me. So getting out on these rides every day, I was making myself just release anything else I had going on in my life and really just focus on getting out and riding my bike. And that really took me back to why I love bikes, took me back to my childhood, just the carefree attitude that comes along with riding a bike. And that was so beautiful. With that being said, get out, ride your bike, and try and just let go of any of the problems or chaos that's going on in your own life and focus on the bike ride, because every ride is incredible. So adopting this carefree mindset on the bike has not just been an advantage when it comes to riding, but also a huge advantage to everyday life. I've noticed a measurable uptick in my mental health, an overwhelming amount of joy that I've been experiencing on and off the bike. I've noticed myself getting up earlier, a lot easier. I'm sleeping so much better, and I'm just so much happier throughout my days. I'm releasing the things that I cannot control. And again, the happiness that comes along with that is not just of benefit to everyday life, but on the bike as well. And I'm noticing myself being a lot happier when I'm hanging out with my friends and my family, and I'm really enjoying that aspect of riding every single day. I love riding my bike, and chances are if you're watching this video, that's something you love to do too, which is why I'm happy to report after riding for 31 days straight, I have never felt so confident and comfortable and in control on my bike, which is allowing me to reach this flow state while I'm on my bike that I have never experienced before. On hard, techy, difficult sections on the mountain bike, I'm not really thinking about what I need to do. My body is just doing it. The bike is responding so beautifully. Same on the BMX bike. In previous videos, I've talked about on the gravel bike, how I'm able to just click my brain off and just get in the cadence of the pedaling. So what's come along with riding every single day is this immeasurable confidence that I'm finding on the bike, and that's been so incredible. Again, just being able to turn that brain off and really focus on the task at hand, which is enjoying that bike ride. Now let's talk about the other side of the bike control coin, which is fitness. This is something I say reluctantly, but for most of my life, I've prided myself on being a bike rider that did not care about fitness. And boy, was I wrong. I'm starting to learn more than ever over these last 31 days that bike control and fitness go hand in hand. The amount of bike control that you have when your muscles are feeling good and strong and firing in unison is truly sublime. It's like nothing I've ever felt before. And I can genuinely say I can feel myself becoming the most fit I've ever been in my adult life, and that feels so good. And that's especially in part to obviously riding every day, developing more of a rehab routine, which I'm really enjoying. All of these things make bike riding just that much more enjoyable. Now at this point in the video, you're probably looking at the screen saying, man, all of this stuff sounds really incredible, but I just don't have the time. Now I get it, life is crazy and it can be so busy at times, and we all have so much going on. And at the beginning of January, all I could think was how I was never gonna be able to complete the challenge of riding every single day, but somehow I found the time. Now what I've learned through this challenge is that we can always find time to go out and enjoy the things that are a priority to us, like riding bikes. Now that might mean that we have to watch one less episode of Netflix, or that we have to wake up a little bit earlier, but we can always find time in our days to do the things that really truly make us happy. And the biggest thing that I discovered for myself by putting priority on going out and riding my bike is that I stopped forming excuses for why I couldn't do it. And that spilled over to other aspects of my life, whether it be work or chores around the house, like taking the trash out. Instead of making an excuse or saying I'll do it later, I just went out and did it. And that has been a really cool byproduct of making it a priority to get out and ride every single day. As we're riding up this snowy section of trail here, it also reminded me of another excuse that was a popular one for me to make, and that was the weather. Any day that it was snowing, too cold out, maybe raining, I would always just call that as a no-ride day. This last month, we had to make every single day count. I've learned just having the right gear and the right mindset makes those days that are cold or inclement weather just that much more enjoyable out on the bike. And every single one of those days that I went out and rode, I didn't come home upset or frustrated because I rode my bike. In fact, I was stoked that I went out and took advantage of a day that I would have otherwise spent maybe sitting on my couch. Now, don't get me wrong, I truly enjoy my time hanging out on the couch lounging, but views like these just do not hit the same from that perspective. Something that I really love about bikes that is very synonymous with life is that there really are no rules. So find your own line and have a little bit of fun with it. As I sit here, look around and take in the moment and really just live in the high of how awesome this accomplishment is to have ridden for 31 straight days, I also want to point out how fortunate I feel to be in a position to be able to ride every single day and all the different kind of bikes and in all these different places. It's been absolutely incredible, and I'm so thankful for the opportunity to get to do that. But the biggest thing I want to stress is that these rides have been my own personal journey and my own personal experience, and I'm just really excited to share with you what I've learned through all of that. So thank you for coming along with me on all these rides and allowing me to express everything I've learned and experienced over the last 31 days. Now, if riding every day is a challenge that you'd like to take on yourself, I would love to hear about your experience along that journey. And if your experience is going to be anything like mine has been, it will be pure euphoric joy. With all that being said, all I have left to say is thank you to every one of you that has been a part of these videos, from liking, commenting, subscribing, just sharing love. It's been absolutely phenomenal. I also want to give a massive shout out to every one of my friends that has participated in these videos, from writing to filming. It wouldn't have happened without you. And last but not least, I want to give a massive shout out to my wife. This whole series was her idea. So thank you, Cheyenne, so much for pushing me along on this journey and inspiring me along the way. It means the absolute world. All that's left to do is roll that montage! Yeah! One last thing I forgot to mention. We're gonna be doing regular uploads the whole month of February. Saturday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Keep an eye out for new videos every single one of those days. And we'll be uploading everything from our usual sessions, our mountain bike rides, how-to and instructional videos, and everything in between. So keep an eye out for those videos. Really looking forward to sharing more stuff with you guys. And as always, if you have any questions, feel free to give us a shout down in the comments. If you haven't already, go down, hit that like button, comment down below what your favorite video from the 31-day series was, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you ring that notification bell so you don't miss the next video. With that being said, much love, and we'll catch you guys soon. Later.